My people. In other words, what I'm saying is, it's your boy Lester. Hey!
Yeah, oké. Wacho, ik is die held. Gul mijn groen is die loef in die veld. Rom in die koening, hoe je bek. Als je niet achting in die gaan weg. Wil ze in Afrikaans, ik is veelzijdig. Soms ik is kalend. Zo lijkt het, no shit bang. Zo ze kijken, ik is die shit.
I'm back with another video. In today's video, because we still busy with the introductions, because we're still new to YouTube, technically, I'm coming back, and I'm coming back proper this time. So I really just want to explain myself, because this is a question I get pretty often, and so I just want to clear things up, let everyone know what I'm on. But as you can tell by the title of the video, today has to do with my music. And what type of music I do exactly, because it is a recurring question. And it actually is something that has prevented people from consistently listening to my music at times. And that is because some people, everyone has their own different styles. And some people just don't like, certain things. So then, they end up just not listening to my music at all, because or maybe they'll listen to like only projects that I do, and only projects that they might have heard a sample of, that type of thing. But so I'm gonna explain today what type of music I make, and like what type of music I like, and all of that good stuff, man. Before we get into that, I want you to hit the subscribe button. I want you to hit the post notifications. Turn the post notifications on. You see that bell right next to the subscribe button? Once it says subscribe, hit that bell so you know when I release, man. You know when I post, and you keep up to date with everything I am doing. And also, what you want to do is just leave a like on this video so YouTube knows you like it. So they know what's up, man. So they know your boy might have some talent that they need to release to the public, you know what I'm saying? Hey! So yeah, getting into the video, So, what type of music do I make, first of all? I make any type of music. I'm a very diverse person. It sort of stems from my personality. I'm a very, I'll say, open person. I'm open to anything. I try different kinds of stuff. I'm adventurous in nature. I love trying different kinds of stuff, but it also depends what kind of stuff, because sometimes stuff just seems too weird, and I'm like, nah. But then I'll try it like 2 years later, and I'm like, oh damn, this actually slaps. You know what I'm saying? So I do quite literally any type of music, depending on how I feel. That's how I make my music. That's how I've always made my music. But so now going on to what type of genres I make. When I say any, it's usually within these categories. It's usually something around hip-hop. So hip-hop as an umbrella term, meaning the typical old school bars, that type of thing, with like an instrumental, like a proper instrumental with drums and everything. Maybe drums and a bass, a hard bass line, maybe even like a piano in the background, whatever. That kind of stuff. I'm into that. I really love that kind of.
Wish I could be a son, bro.
Is my favorite, like proper rap, when there's no fancy thing, and yeah, I'm not necessarily a fan of trap and like that kind of stuff, but not to say I don't like trap at times. I do make trap quite often, because it's the easiest to make. I mean, come on now. But trap for me is something. I actually started listening to trap because I like dancing, so I used to dance to it, and I used to dance a lot more than I do now. And so it was nice to dance to. Even watching all the dance videos and all of that, it was like, wow. All the everything in I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with crump. Trap has like that feel almost to it. It's like trap It's like hip hop, but like crump, but like a hyped crump. It's like a light-hearted crump. And I love crump, man. I love crump music. You know, I grew up on that, man. Grew up watching people dance like hip hop. It was really cool. And so like, you know, when I heard trap and I was like, okay, and I saw people dance, I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So I mainly like the typical hip hop, you know, the sort of the Jay-Z's. I'm not really a Jay-Z fan, but hate me if you want to. I'm not really a Jay-Z fan, but like the sort of the Kanye's, you know what I'm saying, the J. Cole's, the Kendricks. You see Kendrick Lamar is my absolute favorite artist. Well, in hip hop, favorite hip hop artist. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for hip hop. Like I guess I'll make alternative hip hop songs as well. So things that sort of go around that same. I love lo-fi. Lo-fi is just absolutely amazing. I make house as well. I really love house. House is one of my favorite genres. Also grew up on house, you know. It's just what it is, you know. Like I love all type of house. Like really, literally most. Okay, let's not say all type. I like most house. Especially deep house and like Afro house. All that, you know, Afro jazz, all that kind of like, you know, that you know what I'm saying? It's dope, man. I love that. You know, even yacht and all of that, man. I'm a piano, all of that. I love it. House. I make a bit of house, even though I don't think I've released any house songs yet. Coming soon. That's why you need to subscribe to my other channel. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I make acoustic songs as well, because you know I love singing. I love singing. I've been singing for a very long time. I don't like to sing in public, but I have sung in public before. It's not like, yeah, like I'm not a great singer, which is why I don't like singing in public. But I you know, I can hit a note or two, you know what I'm saying? So I like singing, and I like when I make like an acoustic track, and I just slap some vocals onto it, man. Also at the moment I'm not really, because there's certain things you have you have to treat your voice well if you want to sing, and I'm not really good at that. So there's times when I just don't sing, and then there's times when I do. At the moment I'm not really singing, but I am trying to get my voice slowly but surely back up to standard, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to hold a note. But yes, I do love acoustic. I love folk music. Indie is my absolute favorite. Always has, always will be. I love indie music. If you don't know what indie music, bro, if you don't know what indie music is, you need to go and check it out. A lot of people actually listen to indie, but they don't know it. But indie music is amazing. And then my absolute favorite, reggae music. I love reggae music. I've made quite a lot of reggae tracks. In fact, the first track that I ever recorded, was a reggae song. But unfortunately, I didn't release it because, you know, I was shy about it. But even to this day, I love that song. Maybe one day I'll release. Yeah, maybe one day I'll release a song, because I still have it. Yeah, I love reggae. Reggae is just, I don't know what's wrong with people these days. They don't like reggae. Reggae it's for here. It's for the heart. It's for the soul. It's for the mind, man. Come on, people. Reggae is life. So good it has me making horse noises. Yeah. So I love reggae music. Absolute favorite. I haven't released any reggae tracks either. I've mainly actually just released hip hop music, I think. Yeah, and some, you know, some folk / indie. I think I released some indie songs. I don't know. But mostly just folk and I say folk. Does anyone else say folk instead of folk? Because like it was a trend at some point to say folk and not say folk. It was like a pop culture thing. I don't know if that was just in my friend group or the friend group I was in at the time, but like we just started calling it folk. Can't even remember when I started calling it folk, but I call it folk. If you want to correct me, you know what I'm talking about. So screw you, nigga. That's it. Yeah, that's all the genres. I think. Is there any more? I'll let you guys know. But I think that's it. But it really depends on what mood I'm in. That determines what song I make and how I make it and whatnot. Because I can literally make a house song right now, and then I'm like, oh wait, actually I can rap to this, and then I just switch the beat and make it a trap beat, and then all of a sudden it's no longer a house song, it's now a trap song, and which happens a lot, by the way. I make a lot of indie songs and decide I want to make them pop, or start it out with just a guitar myself, maybe some simple drums in the background, something basic, something lo-fi like, and then it built on, and I was like, okay, I can make a trap song out of this, which you guys will see in my album Obstructed as Night, which is coming when it comes. It's an amazing album, currently my favorite album that I have so far, but it's unreleased. So I also have different albums and different projects for different genres. Like, I'm not sure if anyone's noticed, but Listeriosis is very much a experimental type album. I experiment a lot on Listeriosis just because I feel like Listeriosis just needs a vibe. It just needs to be different. The whole point of Listeriosis is to be different and to be wild. And that's why even the Listeriosis now, the one I'm working on, the second one, if you haven't seen or heard the first one, go check it out on Soundcloud. It's available. But it's a lot of different types of genres, and it's I'm trying out stuff. You'll notice the quality of the songs may change from song to song. Like, one song may sound super professional, and then another song just sounds completely whack. And that's the madness of Listeriosis. It's just it's Listeriosis. Then maybe another album of mine, something like I don't know, let's say my album Unfinished. If you also haven't heard that, check it out, which is something a bit more serious with a storyline to it. And there I tend to work on the songs longer, and I try actually put effort into it. And it's not like a bunch of nonsense in the songs themselves. You'll notice that the wording also, there's more of a message to the songs than in Listeriosis, for example. And that's literally how I make my songs. Is I try sort them out in different albums and different projects and all of that, EPs, whatever, and mixtapes. But at the end of the day, it all just comes down to how I'm feeling. I try to express myself through my music. So if I'm feeling angry now, I might make a song where I'll just talk about feeling angry and whatnot. And then maybe tomorrow I'm feeling happy, and I'll talk about how happy I'm feeling in a song tomorrow. And maybe I'll put them in the same album. I'll name the album The Crazy Week I've Had, something like that. Or the ups and downs. Try formulate something that sort of is relatable with people. But as of next year, I am trying to go full on indie and house. I want to do a lot more house and a lot more indie, because I really love those two genres. And I want to start exploring, the different types of mixtures I can make with that. I want to experiment with my voice as well, just a bit with those types of genres. So I might do a little less rapping, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop rapping. It just means that I'm not going to be doing as much rapping. But at the moment, I do have a lot of songs planned out, and hopefully everything goes according to plan and I get my music videos out and going, all of that. Yeah, you guys should be seeing me a lot more on my main channel, posting. But on here, I will always be here because this is home. This is home. This is where, I talk to you guys and whatnot. And yeah, we do interesting videos. But at the moment, because of lockdown is keeping us restricted from doing a lot of stuff. But hopefully lockdown ends soon and we can go and do some crazy stuff. Then you guys are going to start seeing lit ass content. You guys are going to start seeing pranks and whatnot. And like I said, just subscribe, leave a like, and turn the post notifications on, man. It's been your boy, Trust and